Breaking news for you. Breaking news from the Amhara region where Fano fighters are on the offensive. They have launched conventional war on the Ethiopian military, but at this crucial time, splits are emerging in Fano. Just a few minutes ago, Amhara Fano National Force issued a statement, four-page statement about tensions between two Fano groups in Gondar. Welcome to the channel. Thank you for watching. Good to be with you. Three news stories. First one is about internal divisions in Fano. Secondly, a dawn strike has been conducted on a church, according to pro-Fano sources. And lastly, where is Debretsion Gebremichael, the chairman of the Tigray People's Liberation Front? Let's start with this new story about TPLF Chairman Debretsion Gebremichael. Debretsion has not been seen recently. Sorry. In the last 1 or 2 weeks, reportedly, Debretsion Gebremichael has not been seen at any official gathering. So that is why questions are being asked about the whereabouts, the well-being, the safety of the TPLF chairman. Rumors going around that he is either sick or he is not in Tigray. Maybe he's sick, we don't know. But if he is not in Tigray and he has traveled abroad, how did he travel abroad? This is the question. Because no confirmation that he flew abroad through Addis Ababa. If he is abroad, if he's outside Ethiopia, it means he traveled abroad from Ethiopia through a neighboring country. And that neighboring country could only be Eritrea. If you remember, a few weeks ago, I did a video about Getachew Assefa. Getachew Assefa is traveling to other countries through Eritrea. One of the reasons behind that is Getachew Assefa, former chief of the Ethiopian intelligence agency, is wanted. He was accused of plotting a conspiracy against the Ethiopian prime minister when he was head of the intelligence agency. He was wanted. Charges were filed against him, but he fled to Tigray, and then war broke out. Tigray government never handed over Getachew Assefa to the federal government. He still wanted. Cases have not been dropped. Charges not dropped. I think Debretsion and other TPLF leaders, Tigray generals, they don't trust the federal government of Ethiopia. They fear that they could be detained, that if they go abroad, they might not be allowed to return to Ethiopia. That is why they are generally traveling to other countries through Eritrea. Let's see. We don't have confirmed information about the whereabouts of Debretsion Gebremichael, but he has not been seen recently. Secondly, viewers, a dawn strike has been conducted allegedly on a church in the Amhara region. Second dawn strike. First one was confirmed in Sanka. We saw pictures from there, confirmed. Casualties there too. The second dawn strike happened at Gnate Mariam Church. Target was this church according to pro-Fano sources. Gnate Mariam Church is situated close to the centuries-old Lalibela churches. Lalibela churches are UNESCO heritage sites. This church is also several centuries old. According to profano sources, the church building did not suffer any damage. There were no Fano fighters there, and the strike happened in the compound of the church. If there was no Fano, why did the Ethiopian Air Force target this church? Did Fano fighters use churches in the past as sanctuaries? Yes, they did, I think. When Ethiopian military launched first operation against Fano in Gujam, Skandarnaga and his fighters were surrounded in a monastery in Gujam, but he managed to escape. And then government shared pictures, videos from that monastery showing the activities of Fano fighters there. Schools, churches, health centers, everything is being used for military purposes by Fano. Government, soldiers, military also using schools, health centers for military purposes. We know that tens of thousands of children out of schools in the Amhara region. Schools are closed, which are being used for military purposes by parties to the conflict in the Amhara region. We're waiting for visual confirmation. Let's see. Hopefully, we'll get picture videos about the strike. So far, it's a claim by Fano, but it needs verification because sometimes to motivate orthodox people, Fano fighters make such claims that churches are being hit, that faith is in danger. Why? Because they want to get support of Orthodox people who are predominantly the main group supporting Fano fighters. Lastly, it was at a crucial time when East Amhara Fano Menelik Brigade is recording gains in Wollo and pushing towards key cities in Wollo. Splits are emerging in Fano. Amhara Fano National Force just a few minutes ago issued a statement, a 4-page statement. Minilik Brigade operating in East Amhara Fano, by the way, is part of Amhara Fano National Force. Mere Budajo is part of AFNF. The other group is AFPO, led by Skandar Naga and some commanders in Gondar and Mekatao Show, etc. AFNF says that rival Fano faction in Gondar is involved in attacks on AFNF Fano groups in Gondar. It has been ongoing for days. 2 weeks ago, around 2 weeks ago, some members of AFNF Fano were executed by the other Fano groups. When AFNF, Amhara Fano National Force, held meetings, virtual meetings, other meetings for unity, even then, the rival Fano group in Gondar continued committing atrocities against AFNF Gondar faction. AFNF says that the last 2 weeks, the attacks have been intensified. Harassment, attacks on AFNF Gondar Fano groups are intensifying. And the rival Fano groups in Gondar are actually conspiring with the Ethiopian military against Amhara Fano National Force. So AFNF is calling for unity, saying that at a time when all Fano groups should unite and jointly back the gains of East Amhara Fano, Gondar Fano is creating obstacles and implementing the conspiracies of the enemy forces, conspiracies of the government. So, despite massive gains by Fano in Wollo in recent days, Challenges to internal unity still exist. AFNF and AFPU have been in talks. They were close to negotiating a deal. But the way Gondar Fano groups are fighting each other, it means they're far away from creating one central organization in the Amhara region. Thank you for watching.